Look, we know what happened last week. These high-flying momentum stocks collapsed. Axon Enterprise did, and this is one of the best there is. Company formerly known as Taser International now is a big police body cam, evidence management software business, phenomenal growth. Yes, it was actually the strongest revenue guide in history. But last night, Axon reported the quarter that we've been looking for, an excellent full-year forecast. Stock rebounded like crazy today, up over 15%. That said, it's still down nicely from its highs, and if you believe the company can keep putting up great numbers, well, then this might be still a good buying opportunity. Don't take it from me. Let's check out an old friend of the show, Rick Smith, founder and CEO of Axon Enterprise, get a better sense of the quarter and what's going on. Rick, welcome back to Mad Money.
Hey, Jim, it's awesome to be back.
Oh, it's terrific to have you. And before we get into these stellar numbers, I want people to be familiar with you. And the best way to do that is for you to tell us about your moonshot goal.
Yep, we are on a mission to make the bullet obsolete and specifically cut gun deaths in policing by 50% over the next 10 years. We're going to do that with tasers, body cameras, cloud software, and now we've got an AI business that's on fire.
Tell us what the AI business is doing.
Well, basically, we have 1 million cops wearing body cameras. Those cameras are the eyes and ears of law enforcement. We can use AI to write their police report, to do real-time language translation, to help investigators sort through hours and hours of video very quickly. So basically, if there's ever an application where you can use AI, it's on our data set that is the world's largest data set of audio and video of police incidents.
And I want to tell people there's a 7-minute video on his website that is so extraordinary. It's going to show you everything, and you must watch it, even if you don't want to buy the stock. One thing you say very upfront in the conference call, but also in all your documents, police love having the body cam. Tell us why they would like it, because I think there are probably some people say, wow, why would they ever want that on?
Well, I'll tell you this. I had a police officer who told me once he was accused of raping a subject in the back of his car. He had the body camera on the whole way back to the police precinct. Think about what that did. Think about what that saved him from having to try to disprove what otherwise could have been unprovable. Police officers get accused of all sorts of terrible things. And look, a very, very small percent of the time, somebody does something terrible. But this camera, if you're doing the right thing, it protects you from all the nasty, terrible things people might accuse you of having done.
And, Rick, one of the things that we all know if we ever watch cop shows is that they hate coming back and having to type reports. They often talk about how, and I know in real life because I talk to them, that so much of their life has just spent typing out reports. But I saw something remarkable, and I know that's AI, that they kind of type themselves.
Yep, we take the body camera video and we feed it into AI, and it takes the transcript and it does the first draft of the police report. So look at this. A police officer on average spends half their day doing the job they love, being a cop. The other half of their day, they're sitting down writing reports. We cut that in half. It's like, for a police officer, it's game-changing. They get to do the job they love. And for a police department, it's like a 50% increase in their manpower like that, because they're out doing police work, not sitting writing reports.
Now, you're taking the growth in cities incredible, and the actually accelerated revenue growth. But something that I think might help, and you can explain to us, that it does cut down these very long jury trials. Because if there's a photo, if there's film, what happens?
You know what happened. Without it, you've got to do an investigation of he said, she said. Like, think about Ferguson, Missouri. Remember that famous shooting over a decade ago?
Sure.
There were two extremely different stories. If they'd had a body camera, that was the incident that put body cameras on the map. After that, everybody wanted body cameras because nobody knew what the hell happened, and everybody had an opinion, but nobody had the facts. With a body camera, we know what happened.
Okay, so how prevalent, where are you now overseas? Because it seems like a natural to be emerging markets, Europe, everywhere.
Yep, I'm in Madrid. I was in Norway this week, Ireland. So we're getting a lot of international. Keep your eye on the Nordic countries. They are doing fantastic work on taser weapons. I think they're going to play a key role in when we talk about making the bullet obsolete. I think the Nordics are going to lead the way.
Really? Why?
Well, to be honest, they've got a history of being very tranquil countries, but now they're dealing with these massive immigration problems. There's spiking crime, spiking violence, but they're not gun cultures, right? So even the police themselves are like, they're generally unarmed, but they need something. And so the taser for them is a great option. They don't want to have to go up to suddenly be carrying guns in their daily duty. And the new Taser 10 is a game-changing option for them because it gives them something other than a billy club and getting in a physical fight.
Well, I think some people were wondering about demand. Can you make that taser model fast enough?
But we have not been able to make it fast enough yet. That's a great problem to have. We're still working on it. We're hoping capacity catches demand this year.
And just one last thing. When I look at this time, I couldn't believe it. You're now doing drones. And the drones make so much sense. I can't believe that we never did it before. They are really catching a lot of criminals.
Oh, for sure. Drones is the next big thing, but our current big thing is AI. The AI services we launched this year are selling 5 times faster than any product in our history. And that's in dollars, not in hype. So 5 times faster dollar bookings in their first year than our previous fastest selling product. It's so exciting.
Well, Rick, when I first met you, you were a taser company. Now, and you told me you would be a software as a service company. You're far bigger than that. Congratulations to you. Rick Smith, the founder and CEO of Axon, AXON Enterprise. Boy, it's good to see you good. Really is.
It's awesome to see you, Jim.
All right.
We'll see you in person next time.
Thank you. Let's do that. Mad Money's back after the break.
Coming up, does the cosmetic space have a good foundation? Cramer's finding out with the CFO of Oddity Tech. Next. Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on X. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadMentions. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.